you feel like
Katie's Johnny Boy and fight hype. I mean, what's the rest of the what's going on? What's your reaction to this tremendous win?
You know, Crawford is a great fighter, skilled fighter. And I get the credit to Crawford, obviously. And I feel great. I feel the same.
It's Terence Crawford and it's Shakur Stevenson. I really
Canelo Alvarez.
Man, I knew it. I knew it already. I had been testing him.
As the face of boxing
He's doing great as hell. I saw how his body felt about 168.
Canelo Alvarez is
crazy.
that's good about boxing.
They always talking about size.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, great fight. I was hoping that there was more action coming from Canelo. You know, I'm used to Canelo fighting that way all the time. You know, he tried his best. You know, he always has trouble against movers. I was really expecting them to be more punches, more movement by Canelo. What can you say?
Mauricio, beautiful performance from Terence Crawford.
Beautiful performance, tremendous night for boxing.
Yeah.
And he had a game plan, he performed, and he deserves all the recognition.
Yeah. What would you like to see next from him?
To have a nice vacation and enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Let him rest. He deserves all the time to really enjoy what he has just accomplished.
His performance was pretty clean cut. Is there a need for a rematch though? Canelo came on a little bit late, but
that's different. They took a long time to prepare for this great fight.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy, let them have a rest, and we'll see what's next.
Arguably, Canelo's the greatest Mexican of all time, but where's he at this point in his career, man? What do you think went wrong? I know you really...
This is boxing.
Yeah.
Yesterday or today, he was the great.
Yeah.
Now, 2 hours later,
he's
now
still the
he's
great.
Yeah. So, this is boxing. You have a good night, bad night, and Crawford was great, and he won.
Yeah.
I think I called it, right? But I just said that he will edge it.
Yeah.
Nah, but he really showed out.
Yeah.
I was right, though.
You said you said that Canelo's feet were very heavy, bro. In this fight, they look super heavy, bro. His feet, like, I've never seen him like that, bro.
You just start seeing a fighter gradually start decreasing.
Yeah.
You see the other one resting long period of time, but that didn't give him an issue.
Bro, the word the fans are going to use, oh, he was washed, but where's he at in terms of his prime? How can you gauge it?
Doesn't matter. We saw a great fight tonight. Did we not? That's all that matters. Two guys risked it, and the better man won tonight. That was Crawford.
Terence got it right. Is there no need for a rematch, or do you want to see running back? Because it was pretty good, like you said.
No, it was pretty, it was really good, actually.
Yeah.
So it's up to the jam. He's a jam. He can do whatever he wants.
What do you think happens with Canelo next after this?
What happens to Canelo after this? It don't matter. He's made a big statement for not only Mexico or the pride of Mexico, but for all Latinos right there. So he's done a great job for himself, man. Nevertheless, Crawford is on his way, continuing to create greatness.
So easy work. He almost got the 11-round stoppage.
Yeah.
I told y'all he is a monster.
Yeah.
Listen, man, Canelo's a good fighter, man.
Yeah.
But he made the fight look normal, guys.
Yeah.
He made it look normal. Canelo left out of the face with the cherry red face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but didn't have a mark on him.
Comparable to Floyd's, that was impressive on its own. I've different performances, but it's up there.
There's nobody that's ever done what Boy just done, like to Canelo Alvarez. Come on, man.
He stepped a little more to Canelo than Floyd, right?
Nobody's ever hit Canelo like that before, ever.
Yeah.
Nobody.
The scorecards were 2 red, 115, 113. Were they right with the cards?
You know, it was... For Canelo to win a round, I say he won about 3 rounds in that fight. I was actually amazed at the way how Terence Crawford moved and, you know, never got hit and threw combinations, because that's what you're supposed to do, throw combinations. So he threw combinations. He wasn't trying to knock out Canelo, but he definitely was throwing a lot of punches, a lot of combinations.
Hey, science of the sport. This guy adapts. I knew it.
How did you know he was going to win? Why?
He's got too much ammunition. You know, he's southpaw, orthodox, on the back foot. That's what changes good from great, is knowing how to adapt. You know, he's back foot, front foot. That's the difference.
Devin Haney said he wants him to retire after that. Do you agree with that?
Devin Haney's Devin Haney. You know, where is he? You know, what's he doing? So,
what do you think of it? Do you want Crawford to retire, or you want him to continue?
You guys push that back a little bit.
Hey, he's doing well. So it's been good. Hey, what a performance. up for boxing. See you later.
On that note,
Listen, boxing is not just about the legacy of the fights. If he enjoys what he does, it's like anything in life. If he enjoys it, you keep going.
do you still think we want to see Canelo Shiraz, even though he's just lost Canelo?
I think so. I think that'd be a brilliant fight for Shiraz. Shiraz is a local boy to me. We've boxed at the same amateur club for many years, and I'd love to see him fight a great name like Canelo, and he still is a household name.
What could Crawford do next?
Whatever he wants.
It sounds mad, but Bivol at 75?
Bivol at 75, wow. Now that is a feat. That's a feat that's like not even comprehensible.
You don't want to be born 175?
But I think Crawford's the sort of guy who'll see that as a challenge when people say that, and he'll say, no, I can do it. And after doing that, I think he can. It'll be good. Hello, sir.
It's unbelievable. I didn't think he'd be able to keep it on the whole fight, and he did. You know, credit to Canelo, kept coming forward, kept trying, but he just met a better man tonight. And when you think of the weight difference, what he's had to make up, Terence Crawford showed his class tonight.
Do you think Canelo should retire after that?
We're just talking about that. I think whether he's got to retire or not, I don't know, but I wouldn't like to see him fight Crawford again.
Do you think Terence Crawford's maybe the generational great now?
Well, he's just proved he's definitely up there. Well, that performance was superb against another great. So you can only judge when you fight someone who's as good as you, and he's just took him apart. So unbelievable performance.
I seen how they judged it. It was a good fight.
Yeah, what are your, I don't know, emotions, impressions of everything?
Hell of a joint, man. I'm happy for him. Super excited for him, man.
Yeah.
She was a hell of a night for us. What's up, bro? Yes, sir.
What do you think made the difference?
Back in that ring, King.
The speed, really.
Yeah.
I think it was the main factor. Canelo couldn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His feet, footwork was too good.
Do you think the scores was right on, or do you think maybe it was a little more towards Bud?
What was the scorecards?
115, 113, 116, 112.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
I feel like Bud damn near basically went every round. So
yeah. You called it,
man. It was, you know, I wanted to see a good fight, man, and I think that's what the world saw. That I would love to see another one.
So you want to see them run it back?
Yeah, that or Boots.
Yeah, Boots and this.
Let me get in there.
Where does this put Crawford in the all-time greatest, man?
He definitely cracked the top 10, and he's closer to top 5. But I think he's got some more work to do. That was incredible.
Yeah. What about Canelo, man? Where's he at?
Still amazing. Still one of the greatest fighters of our time, man. A lot of respect for both these guys to get in there and give the fans what they wanted to see, man, which was a great fight.
This reminds me of the point that Jaya Patai made yesterday, and you picked up on it. He said he's coming in with all his belts. Terence looks like he's still hungry, and Canelo looks like he's whining and dining in his success. Do you think that might be the difference tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it was a little bit of difference. You know, the cat has got really fat, so he tried his best. I've seen Canelo box about many times, and I thought that this time he just boxed like he always boxes. And then I felt he couldn't really do nothing against Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford was too quick, too elusive. You know, anybody would find trouble with him, but Canelo couldn't find him.
You said Canelo was gonna come out in 4, man. It didn't happen.
Bro, shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah, fair game to Terence, man, right?
Oh no, Terence is that bull, bro. He's pound for pound right now.
Yeah. Well,
he just beat Canelo, bro.
They were
like,
saying if he beats Canelo that it could possibly make him the all-time great, man. What does he land on that list?
Look, he's definitely on the list, bro. Yeah. He's definitely on the list.
I call it a Picasso painting. You know what I mean? I don't know what the judge was looking at with that 115, 113 shit, but I think Crawford knew them last 2 rounds, you know what I mean? He had to go in and like stamp the shit and make sure it was certified. Absolutely. But that 115, 113, that ain't the fight I saw.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Where does Crawford go from here, man? I mean, should he stay at 168 or should he go 4 times undisputed?
Crawford can go whoop the heavyweights if he wants. There's no limit to what he can do.
But if he went down to 154, he could be 4-time undisputed. You know, he could fight those guys down there. He was just fighting there a year ago.
You know, I heard him say a couple words, man.
The whole boxing world is buzzing. Fans can't stop talking about the biggest fight of the year. The most anticipated fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez has finally came to an end, and boxing pros already shared what would happen. Terence Crawford said that he did not know whether it would be a knockout or a decision, but he was quite sure of one thing, that Terence Crawford would be successful on fight night. He also said positive things about Canelo Alvarez, calling him a great fighter and a cool dude.
In your mind?
I don't know if it's going to be a decision or knockout, but I know Terence Crawford will be successful and victorious come Saturday night.
Can you say 3 nice things about your opponent?
He's a great fighter. He's a great father. Cool dude.
Roy Jones Jr. weighed in by saying that Canelo Alvarez was in his prime, which made a potential loss to someone who began at 135 LABS especially damaging to his legacy. He explained that this kind of pressure could cause Canelo to tighten up more than usual, but at the same time, it might also fuel his hunger. According to Jones, hunger in boxing often came from fully understanding what was at stake and the risks involved. He clarified, however, that it was not fear, as he had rarely seen anyone truly hurt Canelo inside the ring.
Diaz said that he thinks Bomac might throw the towel in to stop the fight.
Oh, could be. In boxing, everything can happen, right?
Do you believe you knock him out?
Yeah, why not?
So how do you think the weight gain for Terence will affect his speed, his performance in general?
I don't know. We need to wait to Saturday, September 13, right?
What do you think of his picture?
He looks good, but I like it because, you know, as when you were like...
Chris Algieri acknowledged that while Canelo Alvarez was only 34, he had shown some natural decline with fewer knockouts than in his earlier years. Still, he remained a strong super middleweight with speed, explosiveness, and the size advantage of having fought as high as 175 lbs. Algieri warned that even punches to the arms or body could wear opponents down, as seen in the Callum Smith fight, making Canelo dangerous despite not being the same knockout finisher he once was.
That came from 135, it's going to be pretty rough for him. So that's why I think the pressure thing is going to make him tighten up a little bit more than he probably normally would. That's why I think the hunger may come from for him, because he knows that if he loses to Bud, his legacy is definitely going to be affected.
Gerald Miller, on the other hand, openly voiced his support for Crawford. He said many people were underestimating Crawford's size and strength, and he saw Crawford as the hungrier fighter at that stage of their careers. While Miller expressed respect for both men, he made it clear he leaned toward Crawford to get the victory.
He's only 34, but he's an older version of himself. And you see this a lot with guys as they age. You see less and less knockouts. Manny Pacquiao in the main event.
David Benvid said that Terence "Bud" Crawford definitely had a real chance to beat Canelo Alvarez. He highlighted Crawford's ring IQ and experience as key factors that could allow him to manage the fight effectively. At the same time, Benvitz noted the challenge Crawford faced in moving up 2 full weight classes so soon after fighting at 154 pounds, making it uncertain how well he would adjust to such a jump.
Do what he gotta do, he gonna lose. Don't ask me who gonna win. I'm not the judge of the fight, I'm not even fighting, you know?
Jose Benvidz Sr., however, saw things differently. He said he did not believe Crawford could beat Canelo because the size difference was simply too much, nearly 3 divisions apart. He explained that no matter how much Crawford bulked up, Canelo would still be the naturally bigger fighter. In his view, Canelo would likely win on points as Crawford would avoid standing and trading, which played to Canelo's preference. Benvita Sr. predicted Canelo would outpoint Crawford by moving forward and controlling the pace of the fight.
And I think people was underestimating his strength right now and his size. And I think he's a little more hungry than Canelo. So let's see though, but I like both guys, but I'm a little closer to Crawford, so I want to see Crawford can take